No, because someone needs to hear this today. The Lord could be putting you under this pressure to prepare you for what He has for you. Something I'm learning is I am becoming a gym girly. Who would have thought? And when you want to get stronger, you have to lift heavier weights. And so as I'm lifting heavier weights, I'm like, this hurts? Like, this is really uncomfortable, but it's in that hurting that God is actually getting me ready for that strength. He's actually strengthening me as I lift a heavier weight. And that pressure is actually needed for the strength. Often, when we feel pressure in our lives, we're like, Lord, what's going on? Why does this feel like too much? Why does it feel like too much for me to handle, right? I feel like I'm under this weight. I feel like there's just so much pressure. But in that pressure, in that weight, is actually making you stronger. And that strength that you're gaining is preparing you, it's making you ready for the calling that God has on your life. Sometimes I'll meet people who have not gone through anything hard, like literally nothing hard, and their character is like not developed. But when you've met someone who's been through the storms, 11 times out of 10, if that person is a faith-filled person who's been through storms, that person has so much character, so much strength, that when they go through another storm, it's not as much for them. It's maybe not as hard for them as someone who's never been through a storm at all, because they literally have a foundation. They have strength that has been built up, that's weathered the storm, so that when another storm comes, they stay standing because they've built themselves on solid rock. They've built their principles, their mindsets on God, on the Word of God, that when those storms come, they don't crash and burn. They're ready for it. They can withstand the storm.